Night Football.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
Big-time performance last week, no doubt about it. He won NFC Offensive Player of the Week. You think he turned it into a T-shirt? Might be wearing it under his jersey today.
Ironically, he was saying, wait, I like, come on. You know that you won that award. He was really, really good. Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try one for with Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll go again to Jones. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. The Packers at 7-5 now in the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Right side to Watson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
We knew about the great mind coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together and get better with each passing year, that's been fun. He can throw it deep.
And off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20, Saquon Barkley, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now come the Packers for the next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. Well, the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
4 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll run wide side with Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Play fake. Here's Love. This one incomplete. The pressure got it to him as he released it. And second down. You talk about this Giant defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop. Held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's able to find Martin. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Love. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He had the touchdown last drive, now up over 1,300 yards on the season, and still plenty of time in this game for him to keep those numbers climbing.
And I like the fact that it's a number that you're not worried about protecting. Because if you're trying to get around it, if you're trying to get over 1,000 yards, you get a little nervous, right? At this point of the season, you have a few losses, now you're back below 1,000. Here, you're just trying to climb a big-time total even higher.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Throwing, Jones. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
They called out a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On 2nd down, it's Jones. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing. Love. This pass completes to Melton. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To Barkley on the check down. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Quay Walker has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one behind his receiver, and incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. He's been right.
2nd and 10. An inside give to Jones. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. But I'm not sure that that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. They enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Rolling to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
And the ball comes out. No! Lost it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Harris Campbell from 4 yards out. And the Giants get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touch. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look.
Oh, thank goodness.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. First down, Love to pass. And that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Oh, Love just sucks.
On second down, Love once more. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Push, push.
Love will sneak it. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Love this time is going to set up to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Carlson's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They keep it with Barkley on first down, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete here at Waller. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker getting behind the line of scrimmage before they can rip off any sort of a gain. Jones now looking to throw on second down. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Jones. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
50-yarder in the rain. Come on. Oh, yes.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field, and he gets a tackle for loss there. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw now, here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Up the middle, Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, this to Jones. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Downfield throw tip, but he still got it.
Wait, what?
Head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it.
No way. No way. Oh, that stands. Luke, you're my hero.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Love, they go play action now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now out come the Giants. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually... There he goes, left side! And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 134 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got Bellinger. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, I thought I had to intercept
set
that.
Up the screen, but that's going to be
I saw that
incomplete.
screen coming.
Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Jones.
No, not another
He'll
screen.
find his tight end. That's Waller. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Gano's kick is good, and that gets him back within 10. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
We haven't had to take away.
Looking to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he goes out right around the 39.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Throwing Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
The key to any screenplay is all of the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jones.
Yes.
Off the play fake. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at the 38. Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
Oh,
It's going to be batted down. It will go the other way.
my hero.
The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Green Bay about set for another series. Here comes Romeo Doubs. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
Do you want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Dexter Lawrence. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Love.
Oh.
And pressure coming, and they
I
got
see
it
that
once
guy
again.
coming from the right.
Azeez Ojulari providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Jackson. That'll go as a punt of 42-7 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So now Jones and the Giants down by 10. A minute 53 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
All right, we got the 2-score lead. We just got to not give up fast shots.
Here's Jones. Gets this to Waller. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Jones.
Oh!
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
Yes!
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Where's your guy?
That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. And a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
To throw is Jones. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Well, they do the field goal, too, to make it a 1-score game.
Gano's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see going to board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So here we go, 45 seconds left, and things have boiled down to this onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
The Packers punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This is 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Now Jones. Pass complete to Shepard. And that was what they needed. First down, a big gain all the way to midfield as he's tackled right at the 50-yard line.
Do not let him get it. Yes!
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.